Hello and welcome to StarLadder day number 24. We have got ourselves one of the deciding games that we're going to see today. Mouse Sports taking on No Tide. And I will be casting this game together with Iconoclast. Welcome again to the broadcast.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so before we jump ourselves into the draft, I have got, of course, a couple of scores to show people. Keep in mind that all the games that have happened today are not updated in this sheet just yet, but it doesn't matter because No Tide and Mouse Sports have not played any games just yet, apart from, well, No Tide didn't play a game, but they got a dev win because 3D Clan has actually disbanded, so hereby removed from StarLadder. It kind of helps 3D Max and Foda, I guess, because now one of those two is gonna not be dropped away. Okay, well, I didn't look at it that way yet. But anyways, No Tide Hunter has only lost one game so far. They are practically guaranteed to go to StarLadder. This is one of their only matches that they have left with the top teams that are still in Star Series. So, in theory, they should be going to Kiev. Unless there's going to be some big upsets. But for now, I'll assume that's not going to happen. Fnatic, 2 losses. They're safe. They're out of the woods as well. Same story as No Tide. The other 3 that we see here, Empire, Mouse Sports, Empire, Mouse Sports, First Pro, Navi, all have still a chance to get dropped down. Virtus Pro is going to be up against Mouse later this week, so let's not talk about that one just yet. Mouse Sports is going to be up against No Tide Hunter and against Navi today, so that is going to be something, because if they lose both, thereby, with those 2 losses, they give Empire and Navi a chance to still go to Kiev, because for now, Empire and Navi, sitting on 4 losses, so far not going to be going to Kiev just yet, unless Mouse Sports loses a couple of games, or unless Mouse Sports can make Virtus Pro lose a game, if they would win these. Anyways, let's see this game first though. Of course, very important for Mouse Sports, not so for Tide Hunter, but we're gonna see a good game regardless. What are you expecting for this game, by the way? Any specific heroes?
I don't know, well, we see NTH picking up Wisp. It's always gonna be fun to see Wisp playing. I mean, that's a hero you don't see a lot nowadays, because he's banned all the time, pretty much.
He doesn't have a high win rate though.
He doesn't? Oh.
No. I was watching the Good Studio show that they have on Tuesdays, and now they have Bruno every time. Have one of those stats sheets that he then has, and then just runs everything down. And Wisp was part of the most bans, but he was also not having that high of a win rate. I think it wasn't even 30% in competitive matches, mind you.
Oh. Well, that's maybe what the Chinese has figured out, because like when you're playing as Wisp, you have to play as a team. You have to group up really early. Like group up at the 50-minute stage and just try to push towers and stuff like that.
Yep.
And
so that the Wisp cannot pick anybody off.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's teams have adapted good to it, I guess.
Well, we're gonna see how No Tide is gonna put it to work. They don't pick up any specific hero that goes really well together with the Wisp. They secure themselves a jungle hero, so Eki is gonna be able to play his Chen. Magnus for S4, just a couple of signature heroes right there. And Mouse Sports have themselves a Lifestealer. Surprise. With the Darkseer also picked up by Mouse Sports. Of course, that was the one that got left in the pool with the banning out the Nixicol, the Bat, and the Gyrocopter, actually. Silencer. And again!
Wow.
Silencer.
Early silence pick.
Again, yeah, same thing as last time. Did the Silencer win last game? No, didn't he?
Nope.
And the game before that he didn't win either.
Nope.
Well, can he break his losing spree, is the question.
Well, yeah, well, people rate him quite high. I don't know why, really. Like, yeah, I don't see it. I really don't. You have to have some kind of... You have to actually kill them during the time that they are silenced or something for them to be useful, but...
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I guess it's nice against... if you see that Wisp is TPing, you can global silence, and then the moment that they come out, they won't be able to do anything. They can't land a stun or something if there's going to be a Chaos Knight.
Yeah, I mean, you can stop the Chen from healing in the fights, and if you see Magnus curing in, you can silence him in time, but eventually Magnus is gonna get a Blink Dagger, so it's always gonna be able to get off the ultimate, pretty much.
Well, we'll see how they'll do with that. It looks like Mouse Sports doesn't want to face Bulldog's Lone Druid, as they already gave 2 signature heroes away, so, let's not give away more. They're gonna be the Rubik and Alina that gets banned out for No Tide Hunter, of course. I mean, if you're gonna assume Silencer is gonna be the support, which I'm kinda gonna assume, then Mouse Sports need either a solo mid and another support / jungle hero. And apparently No Tide is expecting still a support and no real jungle hero for Mouse Sports. It's not really Mouse Sports style, I guess, to send someone in the jungle.
Well, I haven't seen them play at all lately. I mean, I missed all their games.
This week.
Oh, yeah, with Mouse?
think so, but I think they played without black
10.
and without
Yeah.
someone else, and they had actually a couple of stand-ins.
Yeah. Well, Mouse
it's
trying to
still-
get rid of the Wisp heroes right now. Spanning out the CK. I wouldn't be surprised actually if like NTH picked up Sven again. Which they used a lot before. I think Sven has been kind of forgotten hero as well.
I
He's
agree.
still really strong.
I agree. We do see the Chaos Knight being banned out, so still combinations together with that Wisp.
Oh.
With the Shrek, the last ban out for No Tidehunter. Again, 3 supports is banned out, but they leave the Shadow Demon in.
Yeah.
It's quite surprising, of course. They've got Fierce Pick, but I don't think they want to pick him up. I mean, they have got a Chen. They send him in a jungle. You're gonna have a Wisp with something in a dual lane, and then a Magnus on a solo
Yeah.
lane.
I mean, they want an offline. I wouldn't be surprised if they pick like maybe Bounty Hunter now. I think Bulldog plays Bounty Hunter plays pretty good.
Yeah, definitely true.
10 seconds remaining.
But other than that, for offlaners, what are left? Windrunner, Enigma, Tidehunter maybe even.
But he's
I don't
new
think-
Tidehunter. It's
Uh,
not possible.
I don't think Tidehunter is very strong against Snakes. Snakes can just go for him and rage and try to kill the Tide. So Tide is forced to use ulti on a rage Snakes. Just to get it off in the fight.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
But they're taking their time.
Yep.
But I think a Bounty Hunter would be very good, and I don't think Mouse Sports is gonna pick that up.
No,
Because they already got the darks here, so they don't have to pick it up right now.
Mhm.
So if they want to secure that carry already, they can do that and just pick up something like a... well, that was not one that I was
TA.
expecting.
Turn to pick.
Is it gonna be
that's-
Loda TA?
No, it's probably gonna be an S4TA. They probably saw that they didn't want Bounty Hunter and there was no good offlaners left, so they maybe decided to let Bulldog play the Magnus offlane instead.
Hmm. I haven't
Maybe they were
seen-
planning to pick Furion, or like Furion would have been great here, I think, due to with the Chen push. It's really hard to stop the Chen push, especially with Furion.
Oh, Furion banned out, so good ban for Mouse
Yeah.
Sports, I
10
guess.
seconds remaining.
Just wondering what mouse ports. They still have their
5
lanes pretty
seconds
open.
remaining.
They can do pretty much whatever they want.
Yeah, because Silencer can still play multiple roles.
Yeah.
We've actually seen Empire play a solo mid Silencer with Scandal using him, though I have to say, they didn't win that game. It was one of the couple of games they lost to StarLadder.
Yep.
We'll see. Agent Operation works well together with the Lifestealer, of course, with the Cold Feet and the Open Wounds. It's not a guaranteed proc, but it's still, chances are very high that it will proc.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna bet on Sven or PA. Sven or PA for the
10
NTH last
seconds
pick.
Okay. I shall say Luna.
Luna, okay.
5
Luna or
seconds
Tiny.
remaining.
Luna or Tiny. You say
Tiny?
2, I can say 2. Luna
Yeah.
or Tiny.
Let's see. I know Loda's a big fan of the PA, and PA wouldn't be too bad here against Snakes. She has the built-in dodge.
Yeah, and they have picked her up before
Yeah.
as well, so it could definitely be a possibility. I think of the 2 that you mentioned, I think the Sven is going to be better for the AoE together with the RP.
Yeah, probably.
And that's why I said the Tiny is also a lot of AoE.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
We suck.
We were so wrong.
Turn to pick.
They have played Ricky earlier as well, together with the Wisp.
Yeah.
Worked out well, of course, otherwise I wouldn't be so high up on StarLadder, I guess. But they have done it before. I have to say though, Ricky versus Lifestealer, it's not gonna be easy for him.
For the Lifestealer
For
or
the
Ricky?
Ricky.
Oh.
I think
Oh,
Lifestealer
yeah.
is kind of survivable in that sense. Though, of
Yeah.
course, if he can get a smoke off
10
before Lifestealer
seconds
can rage, he has a bit more chance. But Ricky needs to outlevel the
5
Lifestealer a bit
seconds
then.
remaining.
Yeah.
He needs to be
Well,
getting
we'll
ahead.
have to see. I mean, like the Ricky's advantage, I guess, is that he just wants to get his diffusal, and then he's gonna go try to kill the Lifestealer all the time. Like if Lifestealer gets caught in the cloud that Ricky has, he's pretty much dead.
Yeah.
Because like his rage gets disabled.
He
That's what
needs
it
his
lives on.
rage.
Yeah.
Definitely. Then again, Global Silence is actually makes Ricky visible, right?
I'm not sure actually. It should.
I think it does, or at least it makes him visible if you pop it before he goes invis again after being visible. At the
I'm
time,
not sure.
if that makes sense.
I think it should reveal him, but we'll see. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, last pickup for mouz. They need either an offlane or a mid lane. We still have the Queen of Pain in the pool. Something
Yeah.
that Fada likes to play, I guess. We still have the what do we have? Puck, but Klings is also there.
Clinks.
Again, they like that combination. Actually saw them picking up and the Klings and the Lifestealer in the game that didn't even have black in it.
Yeah.
But they still picked it and they still won.
You can see Alex picking up the silencer as well, so it's gonna be a support silencer.
Yup. I'm gonna actually be putting your name in there, because I didn't have your name in there yet.
I wonder if they're gonna do an easy lane Clinks or if they're offlaning the Clinks. I'm actually thinking they're gonna do an offensive trial lane and put Darkseer mid and Clinks on the easy lane. That's what I think.
Darkseer mid. And it could be Black likes to be on the easy lane. That we're
Yeah.
gonna, like that's guaranteed.
And we have from NTH we have a pretty weak lane. I mean the Wisp doesn't do a lot in the beginning. She doesn't do a lot of damage, and the Chen doesn't do a lot as well because he just wants to, like you can gank good, but if you have a ward and you see him coming all the time, it's no worries for you. Just see him coming.
And we do have Fada also playing the Darkseer, so that
Yeah.
will that will guaranteed be Darkseer mid. And you got a shout out.
Yep.
Oh my god. Hope you're
Getting
gloating
the
in
shoutouts. Getting the shoutouts.
Yeah. Quakefire's is gonna be playing the Lifestealer. It's gonna be Black on his Clinks, of course. Alex playing the Silencer, and Pass will be playing the Separation.
Yep.
I think you got some flames as well.
Well, that was a mixed shout out, I guess, to me and Nose. I'm not sure really.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Quakefire looking for that open wounds.
Yep.
He needs to have his support from his team.
30
Darkseer not
seconds
around
to
there.
go.
Couldn't go in just yet. You're right. Bulldog is indeed going to be playing the Magnus with S4 on the Templar Assassin. EGM, of course, on the Wisp. Aki on his Chen and Loda on the Ricky. No surprise for him, and no Tidehunter.
Nope. And no Tidehunter wisely backing off, I think. I don't think they would have won a level 1 fight. Wisp and, like, Chen doesn't do a lot.
Nope. And the A actually is going to be able to be doing quite a bit there. As well as, of course, the last word from the Silencer.
Yeah.
Everybody backing out towards their lane. So lane-wise, we are going to see an aggressive trial lane for Mouse Sports to leave Clinks free farming on the top lane. With indeed Fada in the mid, and for
But
the
wow,
Silencer, they're
look-
actually
look
going to go
at-
for an
yeah.
aggressive lane as well. And not even an aggressive dual lane it is, because of course they have Chen in the jungle. And Bulldog on the safe lane.
I'm thinking actually, it's like he's just gonna... Aki is gonna grab a creep and then run into the offensive forest. Well, like, I can't be sure, but... He can't do anything bottom, I think.
Well, we're gonna see it. If he's just maybe just gonna farm a bit up until he has a couple more levels, maybe until he has 2 creeps or something like that.
Yeah.
It looks like Pass and Alex realized that there's just a solo Magnus there, so they are gonna rotate
Yeah.
because they need that Black to free farm. Black can res Loda quite hard though. Should be able to anyways.
Yeah.
Even with Wisp being around there. I think the Blink Strike, it places you directly behind the target.
Yeah,
right?
it does. So it's a 100% stun from
Yeah.
if he's tethered. So.
Yeah. That's gonna be something that he has to watch out for.
Yeah.
But again, is there gonna be enough damage to come after that? Not entirely sure.
I'm not sure. I mean, the Wisp. I think if Loda gets fast threads, they can definitely kill him. Like threads at 4 or 5 minutes, maybe. Because like the backstab gives you a lot of extra damage.
Quakefire in some trouble. Getting screwed back towards his own tower though. Quakefire should be able to stay alive unless they're gonna try to dive this, which is not gonna be the case. He pops himself and after getting stunned a couple of times, gonna be able to be safe. And then it's actually still sticking on the bottom lane.
Yeah. Well, I guess are they actually gonna try to push it this early? I would be surprised if they try for it actually.
Well, with now just a solo lifestealer, they could just do that actually.
Oh. I'm not sure what he's doing really. I guess he's just trying to keep Nakes off the farm or something. I'm confused right now.
We'll see. For now, he's able to get a couple of last hits. He's
Yeah,
getting experience
exactly.
as well, so he's not too sad. He's getting another stun though. Skewer down to the no Tidehunter side, but the rage goes on. And he's gonna try to just run away from this test of faith. Ooh, so close.
So close.
And that's just so luck based as well, like
Dire's bottom
Yep.
tower is
with
under
random
threat.
damage.
Well, Nex is gonna have a tough time right now, sitting against Bulldog with 0. Like he doesn't have any HP regen except for his feast. But then again, Bulldog doesn't have any mana, I guess, so even grounds kinda.
Yeah, but at least Bulldog has got a couple of tangos, and
Yeah.
he can still harass Quakefire. Like, good luck trying to get your life back up if you need to attack without really putting yourself in danger. I mean, he has to wait until the lane gets pushed out again. He does get a self right now from the courier though.
Yep.
We'll be able to come out of that again. In the meantime, it's Fada that is on 6 for 1 only in the middle lane. S4 is 11-4-11, so he's doing a great job. Shutting Fada down, basically. Of course, the harassment is still going to be there from the Iron Shells, but S4 doesn't seem to be too bothered about that.
He's doing great actually. Like TA should have a way harder time mid against the Darks here, but S4 doing the impossible, I guess.
Now, Koikvar trying to get away again. Skewer still hits, but doesn't hit the damage-wise because the rage was still there. And that's gonna be the test of faith. Aki picking up the first blood still. 3 times is a charm, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, Koikvar is really, like, he's not expecting that to come. So, I mean, he's just, like, sitting there. I bet he's really not expecting the champ to come, is what I'm trying to get at, I guess. It's just so weird, like, you shouldn't be able to kill an Naix, actually, with the heroes that they have down there. But just doing the impossible.
And they're actually gonna rotate right now. Loda is gonna be continuing to farm on the bottom lane. Loda didn't even do that bad on the top lane, to be fair, but he wasn't having that kill potential, so I guess because of that they rotate.
Yeah, well, he wasn't having the super free farm that he wants as well. Like, I mean, he was having like pretty deep down the clinks, and then it was risky because he can die from the supports up there. So rather be safe than sorry, I guess.
Yep, but he's gonna be by himself though. Rotation is gonna be coming later on, I guess, when when the supports are making their way. EGM is sitting in mid lane, maybe trying to go for something, as S4 has got himself an Invis rune, but he's just gonna use it to get a free last hit, even though he didn't even get that one. He's gonna be able to pick up all the creeps. That is something.
Yeah. Aki is getting really good in the forest. He's level 4 at the moment, which oh, he also got the first blood. That was the first blood? Wow, okay.
Yeah. And he has got himself a smoke in his inventory still also.
Yeah.
He's got himself boots coming being brought towards him as Bulldog is level 4, is actually also doing quite nice for himself.
Yeah. We got the majority of it bottom lane.
Yeah.
I think he's having a tough time top lane, which is noticeable.
Yeah,
The
especially
silencer is
since
just-
my mouse realized that there is no longer a Ricky there, so they're laying down some pressure.
Yeah.
Radiant
They can do
structures
that.
are
There's no
fortified.
mana left up on the Magnus. Can't really do anything. Well, Black taking a lot of harassment from the tower, but still had a tango left. Lucky for him.
Yeah. Gonna see if is Loda actually gonna go for a Midas here?
1400 gold. Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually bought up a recipe right now. So I know he's a fan of the Midas. But it's probably just gonna one-shot the treads, I guess.
One shot that's threads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did it.
That's gonna be that one ready then. In the meantime, Black is doing okay on the top lane as well. I mean, he's still performing towards his Orchid, has got his first Oblivion staff ready. He is still highest on last hits, but right now Loda is in the way of surpassing him right now. Actually, is doing it as we speak.
Yeah.
And they're pushing down their own tower on the bottom lane, tier 1, getting some pressure on the side of Mouse Sports. And there's nobody that can do anything against it, because Koikfa actually took residence in the jungle after dying on that bottom lane. And he's been farming there ever since.
And Aki just being annoying, keeping Fata away from the rune, so S4 got a region rune. It's gonna really help him out mid. But it doesn't look like he needs the helping out. He's 30 for 18. 18 denies against the Darkseer, that's really good.
Yeah. And now, well, I have to say, like, if you have the damage, the static damage from an Iron Shell, well, I guess it doesn't... Yeah, I think it's
Yeah, but
easier to
still.
last hit against an Iron Shell.
Still, like, I think Fata does one mistake here. He doesn't go in, he Iron Shells a creep. He should Iron Shell himself and just go against the TA. Because he will remove the refraction in like 2 seconds maybe. Not even 2 seconds, probably 1 second. I mean, she can't stand against that.
Yeah, we're
She's
gonna have
just
a
saying-
smoke up, by the way. Aki and EGM standing ready. Gonna try to go for Fada. Fada seems to be very careful though. Trying to block his creep wave. Doesn't have any mana again, or at least not that much, using his bottle charges. And EGM is gonna actually... they're gonna try to go from behind? Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
they're definitely gonna get him if they try now.
Yeah,
Oh,
Courier. That is gonna be an extra kill for them. Extra bonus if they get it, but it looks like Fada is gonna be the only one to go down. He doesn't have a surge anymore, but that is not needed anyway, because his fork got himself a kill.
yep,
His first kill with that.
great gank.
Yeah, and that's actually gonna put EGM almost at level 5. He of course wants to have it at level 6. I mean, there's a lot of heroes on No Tide that need that level 6 to be able to do big works with the Hand
Yeah.
of God, which is actually there right now. He just got his level 6. But also with the reverse polarity, who actually is there now as well. So we might see some 5-man pushing coming off from No Tide Hunter with the push from the Chen helping out. Or what do you reckon?
Yeah.
Middle tower is under
Oh,
attack.
I don't know, probably. I think we're gonna see maybe some Wisp ganks as soon as they get 6. I don't know really where they can push. I think it's gonna be tough to push anywhere if the supports just rotate there. Like the only pushing power they have is only the Chen, and that by itself is not enough. They're gonna need 4 people to get a tower, I think, maybe, if they want to try for something.
Yeah, what they of course could try to do is just have that Wisp
Yeah.
at level 6 hanging around Loda, pick someone off around the tower
Yeah.
of the enemy and then just push that tower while they're
Yeah, I
there.
mean, yeah, exactly. That's what they're gonna have to do. Try to pick someone off and then get a tower.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, they're gonna have a tough time because it looks like Mousesports is also sticking together for a bit. Though on the levels, there's quite a big difference actually. It is Mousesports that still has 2 level, or oh wait a second, oh that's fine. Never mind. There is level 6, level 5, and level 4 for the 2 supports, and also the Lifestealer who's only level 6, purely because he was, shut down quite
Dire's
Yeah.
hard
bottom
actually.
tower is under attack.
But for No Time Hunter, there is EGM who's still level 4, so that is the lowest level. But then there's level 6 and only higher after that, as Magnus just used his RP to get himself a kill. That was Black that was just standing there a moment ago.
Yeah, I guess his ult ran out, and then Bulldog saw his moment. Black on 500 or 600 HP. It's really easy killable.
Yep, RP and Skewer, that's all it took.
Yeah,
Dire's bottom
just
tower
Ake being
is under
annoying mid
attack.
again, trying to scare them.
Yeah. And the Dark Troll, of course, very effective against the Lifestealer and the Darkseer as well.
Oh.
Going through BKB and the Surge not working anymore.
Oh,
A ward being placed with a Radiant, forcing out a sentry.
yep. It's
Next.
blocking a few creep camps. I think Ake might have gone too far now, though.
Yeah, gets an open wound, gets cold feet as well. There we go. Aki, Hand of God,
Yeah.
doesn't save you now. And it's still gonna be Age Deprivation that gets picked up on the sidelines. S4
Yeah.
with the haste rune, making sure that at least it's gonna be a trade. But it's a trade in favor of Mousesports, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. Lose a lot of momentum when the Shen dies. Shen died with all his... Did he die with all his creeps? No, he survived with all his creeps, so that's really good as well. There's nothing more annoying than to die with all your Chen creeps.
But he did use his hand of God.
Yeah.
It's a bit overkill. Well, kind of a
Yeah, there was no way he was getting out of that one alive.
And of course, it kind of gives Mouse a bit extra presence, as in, I don't think Aki is gonna try the same thing again, knowing that there could be a gank there. Oh, Ricky level 6, and oh, Pass is looking like such a tasty bet right now. He's level 5 only.
Yep.
Silencer also level 5. He's just, who shall I take? With the Cloud.
He really
sounds
wants
like
to dive him. He's just waiting for his team to push into the tower, and he's just gonna go for it
Yeah,
with a
there's-
slow trap.
There's gonna be 3 people there already, so
Here we go. Oh,
who should, he can't decide. He can't decide. TP incoming from the Darkseer. He needs to go now or never.
Dire's middle tower
There he goes.
is under
Smoke up on both. Pass is already dead, or is he? Blink strike. There we go, and that is gonna be him dead. Now Open Wounds up on Loda. They still see him. Oh, they don't anymore, and he still goes down.
Yeah.
Silencer picking it up with the last word. Fada, very low life, but will be able to survive for now. As Aki's gonna get chased down by Koikfa. Should be able to survive though, and it's actually Koikfa that backs out because Bulldog looking for that RP. It is gonna be S4 that's gonna try to go for someone. Oh, global silence.
great
Just got
silence.
level 6 for Alex there. Working out great. Ooh, Fada. Gonna be able to stay alive. Bulldog almost killing him off with that shockwave.
close, really close there. Both the shockwave and the almost killing him, and the great global silence there.
And Ace
Could've gone
Decoration still
horrible.
died, but Ricky
Yeah.
died as well.
Yeah.
And the tower still died. Okay, so that's gonna be the one that No Time gets from that. But losing Loda with that is not really a good thing. Not really good timing with that. Shuts him down slightly.
You can see Black, he is 100 gold away from his fortune, or 150.
top tower is under attack.
He's gonna lose a
Loda,
bit of it now.
oh,
Wisp coming
oh.
in as well. Here comes the dust. Gonna try to get away, but the Tether Sun is there. Melt damage as well. All of a sudden, 3 heroes there to take you down.
Dire's top tower
Yeah.
is under
And
attack.
Loda getting his 2nd kill of the game.
And that's the problem of Wisp. Oh well.
Yeah, the Wisp Ricky combination even more so.
Yeah.
Just use Ricky to scout out where you should go, and then all of a sudden you have 3 heroes.
Yep.
With the Templar Assassin also, of course, able to land great burst damage.
Yeah. And he already has his blink. This is such a good game for S4. He's gonna carry his team to victory by himself if he keeps playing like this.
And see S4 in some trouble though. He's gonna be having his haste rune to get himself out of that situation, but was a bit overconfident trying to take down pass.
Yeah. Well, he actually missed his meld hit. He could have probably brought him down if he hit the meld hit, because he clicked on him, but he was too far away when he blinked, so he didn't get a meld hit off. That's pretty unfortunate.
Yep. I'm gonna be seeing Bulldog also going for a blink dagger. He's pretty close, just needs 700 gold. S4 is gonna blink forward though. Wow, they really don't like Fada, don't they? It is Bulldog that picks up the last hit. Bit of extra gold. And it's gonna be again Black who's gonna go down to load. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Oh! That was so close, the dust just ran out.
Yep.
Black is gonna be so happy with that.
Black don't want to back right now though. He is 100 gold away from his orchard, so he probably wants to get a creep before he backs. Yep.
Get some more HP with that actually, because
Yeah.
when you try to go for something, has to be so careful though, because there is a sentry ward. Oh, that's actually a zone. Never mind. Huh. No sentry wards placed for no tide. They're too confident for that. But he's indeed gonna just continue to farm.
Yeah, he's gonna get the orchard with these creeps, and he's gonna back after these ones. Then it's gonna be a chase of who can kill who. Ricky versus...
Ricky versus...
yeah, Ricky might actually become the hunted when he has orchard.
Yeah, as long as he can sneak up on him unannounced. I mean, it's just gonna be who's getting the gem first, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, precisely. Ricky is building towards the Manta though, so he's gonna be safe. Oh, well, no, he bought a Yasha and now he's going for BKB, probably.
Yeah. Smoke up from Mouseports, they're gonna go towards the bottom lane. But the same thing happens for No Tide Hunter. They also went top, not with the smoke, but they still want to try to take down the tier 1. And it's gonna be a tier 1 trade, I'd guess. And Black indeed with his Orchid. No gem just yet. I was kinda curious to see if someone's gonna buy a gem for him. With Pass maybe spending the gold, or Alex, they actually both don't have it. And it's gonna be TP towards the bottom
They're
lane.
actually gonna defend
they're
this.
gonna go for this. It's gonna be Pass, it's gonna be dropped first if he's not careful. And there he goes, already bursted down. Loda still getting silenced, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Nice skewer. Is he gonna get an RP? No. 8-second cooldown still doesn't matter. Fada goes down. Wisp backing out of this again, but doesn't matter either because there's already 2 people down. Koikfa's gonna try to run away from S4, but I don't think S4 is gonna be too sad about that. He can do that. He has a blink, he has traps, and Quake 5. I think you're dead. Rage. Juking. Magnus still going down on the side. There we go. And that is 3 for 1. Or unless it's not over yet. Black. Oh, those spirits. He's really. Oh, he's juking those spirits like a boss right there. But there is a gem or ward close by. It's his own actually. It's Separation died twice in that fight? Oh,
Yep.
poor Pass.
Poor guy.
Why doesn't No Tide carry wards? There is the ward,
There we
thank
go.
you.
Well, it was a sudden fight. They just saw the opportunity and went with it. So, oh, Black tried to snipe the chicken. Only got 1 hit off though before it went into the fog of war.
It's a shame. But that's a tier 2, by the way. They
Yep.
went for a tier 1 trade. The tier
Looks
1
like
bottom
Rich.
still standing.
Yeah.
And they get a tier 2 and maybe even Roche indeed.
Yeah, they're gonna get Roshan really easy. The Ricky does a lot of damage by backstab. Oh,
Separation ulti is still gonna fly in, scout it out,
Yeah.
but I don't think they really care. Or do, oh, they do. Maybe not. Maybe they do.
I think
Black
they
cares.
might actually try to take the fight, but I'll advance against it. Loda almost has his BKB. Oh wow.
Square, that's
Pass.
already gonna be Asian Decoration. Again, nuke down Black though. He is gonna get versatile as well. Can't do anything anymore. Not Koikfa. He can't compete. He has to back off.
Yeah.
As is the rest of his team. Alex and Fada not gonna be there to do anything. Global Silence actually was still on cooldown from the previous fight, so he couldn't even use it.
Yeah, it has a really long cooldown.
It's gonna be a safe Roshan.
And Loda has his BKB now as well. He's gonna be able to dive and do whatever he wants in the fights right now.
All he needs is that gem.
Yeah.
I think he should get it. And you can also see all those wards that are on the map for him.
Yeah.
Well, only 2 at the moment actually.
Well, Wisp or the Chen should probably pick one up. Wisp should do it with. He has 1.5k almost, so.
Probably wants to go for a Ghost Raptor first to stay alive against
maybe.
Koikfa. The Separation ulti flying in, just harassment though. They still can't really go in. I mean, you're fighting up against a Magnus with an RP. It's gonna be tough to try and take a team fight with that.
Yeah.
They need that pick-up power from the Klings, and they need to make it into late game to still have a better carry potential than No Tidehunter has, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it just looks like mouz are gonna not defend the tower. They know what's gonna happen. They're just gonna get overrun with all the
Radiant's bottom
blink
tower
heroes.
is under attack.
Yep.
Dire's middle
Some
tower
back away.
has fallen.
No Tidehunter realized that as well. In the meantime, still looks like Fada tried to get some pressure on the tier 2.
Radiant's bottom
Wow.
tower
Tier 1
is
bottom.
under attack.
I've just noticed Fata's
Dire's middle
skill
tower
build
is under attack.
in the dark side, which is kind of weird.
Oh,
He's
he won.
maxed his surge and 1 level vacuum. You would really need the vacuum right now
Radiant's bottom
to be
tower
able to
is
get a wall off or something.
Yep. But I don't think it's gonna
Dire's
matter.
middle tower
At least
has
not for
fallen.
now. Yeah, well, he needs to be. It could have mattered actually. Oh, RP! Quite far. Is there enough damage to take him down though? Doesn't look like it. Black from the sideline is able to take down Eki. He drops.
Oh.
Mel damage up on Fada still. He's gonna go down. Desolator being ready up on S4 and is showing for it. Black. Dust. No hope for him. Double kill for S4. Can they take that quick fight? Yes, they can. Buyback from Fada. But it was a team wipe on the side of mouz Sports, and they're gonna go for barracks, and the GG gets cold. And that was only a 19-minute game.
Just NTH, really, really strong right now.
Middle barracks has fallen.
Yeah, mouz Sports just not getting like they have. This was their go-to lineup basically with Iconoclast and a Lifestealer.
Yeah.
They just don't get the time to get their heroes farmed up, and even with shutting Black down a bit, that they can't have that. They can't handle that.
Yeah. And it's still like the silencer pick. I don't think he contributed a lot to this game. I don't know, it just feels like a really weird pick. People rate him super high though.
The mysteries.
Hopefully we'll get to see a team that wins with him today.
Yep, well, 3 times the charm, I would say. So that is going to be no Tidehunter, guaranteed to Kiev. I'd say. I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Guaranteed trip to Kiev. There we go. And that's going to be no Tidehunter out of the woods. They still have a couple of games to play this season, but it doesn't matter anymore for the standings. mouz Sports, though, they still have 2 games ahead that are very important. One of those is going to be played today. It's going to be played right now. mouz Sports taking on Navi. Stick around for that one.